Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to get loud on you nuggers. Had to hit the opera on you nuggers. Shout out to Mr. Felton Moore for sending me this info. I went to go listen to the show, Felton. Something all the corner or around the corner is Pat Peterson and Brian McFadden. Brian McFadden was a decent cornerback. I think he played with the Steelers and then he played somewhere else. Pat Peterson, of course, has just signed a new deal with Minnesota, got paid. He played previously in Arizona. So now he's going to stay in the NFC, but he's going to go real north, where it is cold as hell in Minnesota. Now, Teddy Bridgewater was on the show. He was talking about his upbringing. You know, he's from the crib, FLA baby, all day. He from Opelika, Miami. Went, I believe, Pace or Northwestern. Was a freshman when that one Raw Squad seniors came out and were awesome. I forgot a lot of their names, but Teddy Bridgewater, went to Louisville and he did his job. He did good. He had a bad pro day because he threw without his gloves. He usually threw with gloves on and he showed without the gloves. That kind of knocked him down in the draft to 32nd. I don't know why or what it is about Louisville quarterbacks. They just have no respect for them, him and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson being from Miami, he's going through the same ordeal, still being judged, still being doubted if he can win it all. And this guy has done nothing but win games and get the Ravens to the playoffs. And Teddy Bridgewater, before he had a career-ending or a life, not even just a career, a life-threatening injury. He could have lost his leg. He could have been amputated. And he bounced back with the Saints. Went on that miraculous, he was with the Jets first, did pretty good, and then he went to the Saints where he balled out, had him on that win streak, and I still say if they would have stuck with Teddy Bridgewater, they would have went all the way. Teddy Bridgewater is a game manager, and he can throw the ball. He is very accurate. If you give him enough time, he will pick you apart. If you run the right, or I like to say the correct plays, or put him in position to win, he will win. The thing is this, Carolina never wanted him from the get-go, so they basically, I would like to say, sabotaged his season. So Christian McCaffrey was hurt all the time, and a lot of the games they were losing was down the stretch. Yeah, Teddy, I think, threw a pick and he fumbled, yeah, but a lot of it wasn't on him. The problem was I kept saying the whole year there's something up with the play calling in the clutch. And I said this to Christian, aka Everyday Gaming 98. I told him that, dude, your guy mattrhule is a little overrated. He is calling some bogus plays in crunch time. And then Teddy just said he didn't even really diss him or throw him under the bus. That, the media gonna try to say that because he's a black guy. And then your punk ass coach Christian gonna come out, I'm disappointed in Teddy. I'm disappointed in him saying that. You're disappointed. You already said you were disappointed in him. You said you were disappointed in how he played, throwing everything on him. You put the blame on Teddy Bridgewater. You made Teddy out to be a bum. You got dumb Panther fans. That's why I don't like I hate the Panthers. And this is why I hate them. Because they're just like all these fan bases out here. You hate on this man. You mad at this man for what? He told the truth. You guys were ranked dead last in situational football. In the fourth quarter where you needed the game-tying or go-ahead touchdown, y'all were ranked last. Now, was some of it Teddy's fault? Absolutely. But to say that all of it was on Teddy, that was a cop-out because Matt Rhule knew he messed up. Matt Rhule was calling some of the dumbest plays in the clutch. And then saying that the team ain't no. Matt Rhule and those guys didn't want him. But that don't mean you go into the season and try to run your plays when you know your plays don't fit his style of play. It doesn't. And all he said was, going into the future, Bradley, who I think is the offensive coordinator, needs to learn how to do more 2-minute drills in red zone. That's why y'all suck, Christian, was y'all red zone and y'all 2-minute drills. Y'all 2 minutes in the fourth as well as at the end of the first half. It sucked because y'all weren't practicing it. Y'all weren't even. Are you serious? And then you want to say that it's all on him. Dude, I told you, your coach is overrated. And this year, we're going to see what he does. He got Sam Darnold, so I don't want to hear no excuse from you Panther fans talking about we got Sam Darnold now. Now y'all hyping this bum up. He was a bum in college. But don't worry. He gonna be put on expose. And shout out to Keyshawn Johnson, who is a prolific receiver. Had better hands than that bum T.O. Terrell Brickhands Owens. He had way better hands than him. And he backed up his talk. While the other one over there crying. Keyshawn Johnson said, that is the thing. When you practice 2-minute drill in red zone, and that's the truth. That's the reason why a lot of times in college we suck, because we rarely practice red zone or situational football. It was like, dude, like Keyshawn said, we practice red zone. We would spend half the day practicing red zone and situational football, 2-minute drill. That's what you had to do. You had to practice 2-minute drill because in situations, you're going to need to make that play. And I kept telling you, Christian, I kept saying, dog, you're blaming everything on Teddy Bridgewater, dog. It wasn't all his fault. And you get mad at me like I watched the games. I'm like, nigga, I watched the games too. My brother's a Panthers fan, so I watched the games. I know what they did. I know what they weren't doing. You guys in situations were doing some dumb plays. And then you guys are moving Teddy around instead of doing a 1-2-3, he get a ball out. Teddy is a pocket passer. He's not no rollout quarterback. That's like you trying to get Tom Brady to roll out. No, that's not going to happen. He could probably do it, but not most of the offense. Not 40 or 50%. No, not like 30 or 40% of the offense you need to do that. So I told you. Teddy told the truth because everybody saw it. They made him the scapegoat because Matt Rhule was dropping the ball at the end of games. Him and Bradley were calling some of the most dumbest plays. Now, Teddy Bridgewater, when he fumbled, he fumbled. on the whole thing, he basically took the blame for everything, and he didn't even make no excuses. So I respect Teddy, because if it was me, I would have threw all y'all asses under the bus. You, mattrhule, the owner, all of y'all, I'd have said y'all ain't giving me no chance. But see, but Teddy Bridgewater took the high road, and he still was getting creamed by the weak ass Carolina Panther fans. I swear, Panther fans are trash. They trash. And then Keyshawn said something great. When mattrhule came out to defend himself, talking about, oh, we have nothing. I wish for Teddy Bridgewater to do well. We run our practices how we run it. You didn't explain one time. You kept talking in circles. That's what white people do. When white people get caught into something, caught on their BS, when the truth come out, they always talk in a circle. They try to be all talking in a circle instead of just telling you what it was. And for one, mattrhule, you were supposed to explain what y'all practiced when you had Teddy on the team. You were supposed to explain that. No, you talked in circles. Then you was talking about, well, I wish him well. You know, I know it didn't work out, but I'm very disappointed he felt that way. You disappointed? White boy, you still got your job. He have to go fight for his job because you done put out there that the guy sucks, basically. It's like, how the hell this guy come from the Saints into your offense and he's sucking your offense, but in the Saints, the Jets, and the Vikings offense, he looked it good. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I just don't get it, man, what people be watching, dog. But Keyshawn said it best. You should have explained what you did with Teddy B. You should explain what y'all ran with Teddy B there. What did y'all practice? What did y'all do? Where did y'all go? How did y'all get y'all things set up? Who did y'all have in certain... You should explain all of that. But you know what happened? Teddy Bridgewater was right. That's why you were talking in circles today, mattrhule, because you knew you were wrong. You got put on expose, you and that other bum, Bradley. You guys got put on expose. You guys thought that y'all could dump everything on him. Y'all got y'all white guy in Darnold. Now, we gonna see what happened this year. But I don't want to hear no excuses from you Panthers fans if your offense still is struggling in the 2-minute drill or in the red zone. I don't want to hear it. Because I told you guys, your defense is ready. You guys could have gave Bridgewater another year to see how he did. But no, y'all wanted to go with Sam Darnold, and then anyway, y'all got rid of Teddy B. Y'all just cost yourself some cap room. Like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses. Because I think you guys are overrating this coach. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. But Teddy B was right. Teddy B called it out. Teddy B knew what was going on. They tried to throw that whole season on Teddy B's lap. And see, Teddy B is a nice brother. He a nice guy. He's real calm, real laid back, very intelligent, very soft-spoken. See, y'all knew y'all could get away with trying him like that. Then y'all saying F Teddy B. It's like, dog, are you serious? How? And I told you. And then how you gonna say F Teddy B when he got your guy 1,000 yards? He got your boy Robbie Anderson and them 1,000 yards. So them guys are gonna get a contract when they're about done, when it's time to re-up for them. He also talked about, you know, what he was going through with the knee injury. It was a great interview. You guys ought to go check it out. Y'all ought to check that out ASAP. Can't wait till this Hall of Fame tomorrow, man. Jordan is inducting Kobe. Isaiah Thomas is inducting Kevin Garnett, and David Robinson is inducting Tim Duncan. That's going to be a great one there. Get to see the guys, man. Kobe, Tim Duncan, and KG, man. We grew up with them guys. Got to give respect to those guys, because those guys are the ones who carried the torch from all the old heads. They are what basketball was and what it is to that. They are what basketball was in that era. They took what the old heads put out there and they made something of it. Tim Duncan, I knew was a great player at Wake Forest. When I saw him at Wake Forest cooking, when he cooked Marcus Camby that game, I said, oh yeah, he's the best guy. He's better. Kevin Garnett, I knew KG was going to be good. From when he stepped on the court, he had that energy. You know, he was aggressive. He was very expressive. He going to talk trash the whole game, and he'll back it up. He'll back it up. And what can we say? What can we not say about Kobe? Kobe was probably the most mentally toughest player to ever play the game. Probably one of the best ever to do it. I feel he's the best. His work ethic, his mind, his passion. And Kobe had, out of all three of them, Kobe's fire burnt deep. Like, Kobe was always trying to go at it with all of them. Him and Tim Duncan would have battles. Him and KG would have battles. They would be talking trash. KG and them beat their ass in 08. Kobe got revenge in 010. You know, it was memorable. Kobe Bean was probably like I said, he was our era's Jordan. Everything that the younger generation was, the generation like they were Jordan kids, and then you had the Allen Iverson kids who loved Allen Iverson for Philly. You had the Mellos and all of them, Bron, all of them guys mimicked Allen Iverson. Iverson was amazing. Kobe Bryant surpassed all of them, off the court and on the court. A guy who was drafted 13th, little scrawny kid out of Lower Marion High School. Nobody knew or thought this kid would be as great as he was. But Jerry West saw something in him, and he saw something before everybody saw it. Jerry West felt like we probably might have the best player in this draft, and he was right. You know, he was the best player in that draft. Then I would go Allen Iverson, and then I would go Ray Allen. you know. But Tim Duncan and KG, it's kind of messed up because of the death of Kobe. It's going to be all about Kobe. But please don't forget about Tim Duncan or Kevin Garnett. They were extraordinary players. For real, they were probably the greatest power forwards of their era. Well, Tim was, and then you got I got Rasheed next, and then I got Weber, and then I got KG, and then I got Dirk. That's my order of the fours that played. Rasheed Wallace is a guy who I hope gets in the Hall of Fame. He deserved it. Rasheed was a monster. Rasheed was a SOB, and he got in your head. And he was awesome. His battles with Tim Duncan was amazing. He used to give it to Tim Duncan. Out of all the power forwards, Rasheed Wallace used to give it to him. Rasheed would give it to him, KG, and Chris Webber, and Dirk. You know, so Rasheed was a problem. But KG, man, you could arguably say he was the second best as well. That's my cousin Deron's favorite player, Kevin Garnett. That's his guy. He always felt KG was better than Tim Duncan. And I used to tell him, man, nah. And I just was telling him, like, nah, dog, Tim Duncan's a monster, dog. Do you know what Tim Duncan do? Tim Duncan's ability, like, to take over the game is amazing. He was Mr. Fundamental for a reason. And then KG, he was the big ticket. And the Black Mamba, that was that snake, man. Kobe was fierce. He would bite the hell out of you. Kobe took people moves and then sunned them. He would sun them. And that's crazy. He would sun them. Tim Duncan was a silent killer. Like, Tim Duncan's the type of guy, he would have 30 points, like 12, 13 rebounds, 5, 6 assists, and they went in the game. You trying to figure out how the hell he got all these points. Because, man, Tim Duncan was a master. He was consistent. KG was great. What messed KG up was KG would expend so much energy just by him on defense, offense. He would stress himself out. And not only that, if Stephon Marbury dumbass would have stayed in Minnesota, they would have did something. Because him and KG was a nasty tandem. And that's all KG needed, was that guy like that. And Stephon Marbury, probably till this day, KG want to punch Marbury in his mouth. And I don't blame him. I would too. So, thank you all for listening, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this. Hit the notification bell to receive content. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we're out. Daisy!